Good morning, everybody. Happy Labor Day. I'm here to go over the September Aardvark book club picks. I'm not sure when they went live, but as soon as I logged in and checked, they were there. So I want to go over them with you. If you're already subscribed to Aardvark, let me know what you're going to pick, which covers you love, all of the things. If you're not subscribed to Aardvark Book Club and you want to be, if you use my code, I think I have all of the information linked in the description box for you. It's Talk Bookish. It gets you your first book for only $4. Yeah, and it works just like Book of the Month, basically. They have picks each month. You choose your book, so on and so forth. I do live shows for Book of the Month. I do live shows for Aardvark. So you can always see what the selections are each month, and then we can kind of chat through the process. Good morning, Brandon. Morning, Devin. Lots of good picks this month. That makes me excited. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Jesse. I had to ignore your message to do this, so I'll get to your message after this. Good morning. Oh, okay, good. Well, I'm glad you caught me. Yeah, I was going to try to do it ASAP. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh, wow, rude. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, oh, I got to do this. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath and we're going to look at the picks together. All right, so September selection. Okay. They definitely have some good ones. I guess we'll start with A Land So Wide by Erin A. Craig. This is gothic fiction, historical fantasy. I'm loving the cover with the bats. I love it. From the #1 New York Times bestselling author of The 13th Child comes an irresistible blend of dark fairy tale and romantic fantasy. The town of Mistaken has a secret, and it's up to one woman to uncover the truth, confront her past, and save the man she loves. Okay. I do like the sound of that. It's interesting to have a town called Mistaken. It says in the settlement of Mistaken. So yeah, it says playfully drawing from Scottish folklore, Erin A. Craig's adult debut is both a deeply atmospheric and profoundly romantic exploration of freedom versus security, a stunning celebration of one woman's relentless bravery on a quest to reclaim her lost love and seize her own future. A Land So Wide. All right, next up is Witchy Wood. When a young witch gets a life-changing chance to compete in a magical reality show, sparks fly as she is partnered with a man she can't stand. Spice rating is 3 out of 5, explicit open door. And in Miami, where enchantment is just another college major, the magic of television could change 2 lives. I think the cover of this one is so cute. I mean, if you like reality shows and you're looking for a fun witchy book, this could be a good option. All right, next up is Lucky Day, and this is sci-fi, LGBTQ plus, IA plus, and horror. And this is a special edition of the book. They did put pictures of it on their Instagram that you can check out. Unlucky Date is the newest novel of terror from Chuck Tingle, where one woman must go up against the most horrifying concept of it all: nothing. Okay, we have content warnings, gore, biophobia, and a brief scene of a decomposing cat. Ew. Okay, 4 years ago, an unthinkable disaster occurred in what was later known as the low probability event. 8 million people were killed in a single day, each of them dying in improbable, bizarre ways, strangled by balloon ropes, torn apart by exploding manhole covers, attacked by a chimpanzee wielding a typewriter. A day of freak accidents that proved anything is possible, no matter the odds. Luck is real now, and it's not always good. Interesting. That sounds so crazy. All right, next up is Local Heavens, another sci-fi debut novel, LGBTQ 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒔. Early release on this one. It definitely looks like a robot hand holding a glass. Interesting. Okay, a corporate hacker, an elusive billionaire, a society trying to survive the American nightmare. Domestic abuse. Okay, New York, 2075. Wow. Filipino-American Nick Carraway has just moved into the heart of the fractured New Americas, where he's struck by the city's contradictions. Shiny corporate towers casting bleak shadows over the slums of a crumbling middle class. And then the bottom says, a brilliant reimagining of Fitzgerald's classic tale of glamour, desire, and desperation. Local Heavens examines the guardrails of mortality and the price of desire. So it's like a Great Gatsby. Okay, so if you love The Great Gatsby, this might be one you want to pick up. All right, Coffin Moon, historical fiction and horror. This cover is, I don't know what I think about this cover. I really don't know what I think about this cover. Okay, from the author of the exciting, suspenseful, horrifying Fever House, a Vietnam veteran and his adopted niece hunt and are hunted by the vampire that slaughtered their family. Okay. Alcoholism is the content warning. It's the winter of 1975, and Portland, Oregon is all sleet and neon. Dwayne Miner is back home after a tour in Vietnam, a bartender just trying to stay sober, save his marriage with his wife Heidi, and connect with his 13-year-old niece Julia that is now responsible for raising her. Things aren't that easy, but Miner is scraping by. Then a vampire walks into his bar and ruins his life. Gritty, unforgettable, and emotionally devastating, Coffin Moon asks what will be left of our humanity when grief transmutes into violence, when monsters wear human faces, and when our thirst for revenge eclipses everything else. Okay, that sounds intense. Okay, The Wrong Daughter. Okay, this is like just a thriller and a shockingly twisty, addictive, dark, engrossing, intense psychological suspense. A woman's world is shattered when her sister returns 16 years after she was abducted from her childhood bedroom. Incest and abduction. Ooh, those are some heavy content warnings right there. Let's see. Do you have a sister, Miss Fairview? The little girl's question in all its buttery innocence slices through me, and the answer catches in my throat. It isn't as simple as yes or no. It hasn't been in nearly 16 years. The evening Caitlin and Olivia's parents lead them to go to a dinner party. Both girls are bubbling with excitement. At ages 10 and 13, they are at last old enough to stay home alone. After all, in their idyllic town, no one even bothers to lock their doors. As the summer light fades, after TV and popcorn, the sisters finally put themselves to bed. They're aware of a figure watching them through an open window, or of the back door opening once they're fallen asleep. They're unaware. Okay. I was like, what? They're unaware of the figure watching them. When their parents return, they will find Olivia's bed empty, their golden-haired, long-limbed eldest daughter gone, never to return until now. Interesting. And then we also have You Weren't Meant to Be Human, which is also an early release. This is horror, LGBTQIA+. Alien meets Midsummer, and this chilling debut adult novel from award-winning author about identity, survival, and transformation amidst an alien invasion in rural West Virginia. Oh, wow. They have a big old content warning here. This book deals heavily with pregnancy. Other content warnings include child death, miscarriage, transphobia, suicidal ideation, self-harm, sexual assault, cannibalism, self-induced abortion, domestic abuse, misgendering, gender dysmorphia. Please take care reading. Wow. And the cover is giving me the ick with the worms. I mean, obviously it's supposed to, but ooh. Okay. Festering masses of worms and flies have taken root in dark corners across Appalachia. In exchange for unwavering loyalty and fresh corpses, these hives offer a few struggling humans salvation, a fresh start. It's an offer that none refuse. Ooh. You Weren't Meant to Be is a deeply personal horror, a visceral statement about the lives of marginalized people in a hostile world, echoing the works of Stephen Graham Jones and Eric LaRocca. I will not be reading this. I just can't with the words. Oh, the cover is disgusting. So let me know which ones you're going to choose, which ones you're going to add to your box, what you think about the lineup. I think they have like quite a few sci-fi, some horrors, some historical things. So I think they have a good lineup, but I'm interested what you think. Okay, let's see. Exactly. Shouldn't have DNF'd that book, Jessie. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this one. Good morning, Jules. You caught it. Okay. Lucky Day was my one pick. Okay. The naked cover, 10 out of 10 for Lucky Day. That sounds kooky. A lot of them sounded kooky. Local Heavens has the ombre naked cover, by the way. Yeah, definitely check out their Instagram. Let me just go to it real quick. Instagram. Okay, hopefully I typed that in right. Okay, well, let's search it anyway. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. I'll share this page. Stop screen and share screen. Okay. Am I sharing it? Okay. Well, I don't want to be there. I'll be here. Okay. So here's this one. Look at this ombre. And then, okay, we're going back. Yeah. So here's how they do their hints and stuff. Okay. Paintings as book covers. Okay, that was just like old ones. All right. All right. This is where. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's the question and answer. Dating profiles. Okay, here we go. So this is what the naked ones look like. There you go for Lucky Day. I think that's so cool. Very cool. I like how they did at the top, the little circles, like those are our two colors. That's from the cover. That's what the emblem is going to look like. I thought that was cool. All right. So that's what we're talking about. All right. I have no idea what I'm going to end up choosing. There's a lot to sort through. A special naked cover too. Yeah. Witchy book, Vampire in a Bar. Aardvark is setting up early for spooky season. Yes, I feel like they are. Hello. Yeah, I know. Aw, thank you so much, Jessie. You Weren't Meant to Be Human was my second pick. Okay, lots of crazy picks this month. Yeah. No thank. I don't know if I can do the worms and like skip this month until I get my account straightened out. I'm not sure what's going on with my app. Okay. Nice. Way to play it safe. I know the cover is not it. It's the most generic, basic cover. It does look like a giant bee. Okay, so if you decide on something, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, just stay tuned on Sundays for my regular scheduled videos. And then towards the end of the month, we always have to be on watch for Book of the Month, but always on the 1st for Aardvark. So subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up. Support any way you can. Have a great day. Happy September 1st. It is officially fall now, in my opinion. You know, like some people are trying to celebrate early, but I'm a September 1st. So here we are. We made it through another season. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.